You're listening to the Valentine's Day edition of Whine Dine on 104.9 WRBB, where there'll be a lot of whining and minimal dining. My name is Karen, and I'm your host for the next hour of your life. Before we start, I want to mention something that's been going on in the news lately. For everyone that was affected by the Muslim ban, I want you to know that I am with you. Millions of other people are with you, and I wanted to let you know that you are welcome here, you belong here, and don't let anyone tell you differently. So, moving on, the way that this show works is that I'll tell you the weirdest stories I found on Yahoo News this week. I'm going to ask my guest Connor some of the 36 questions that are known to make you fall in love, and then I'll give you some Valentine's Day ideas for you and your significant other. Yeah, woo was right. Okay, so I'm literally going to read directly off this article because I thought it was so funny. So, quote, German media say a train conductor called police after spotting a naked man with a knife in one of the train's restrooms where officers found something hairy going on. Yes, so apparently there's nothing illegal about shaving your fun bits on a train's public bathroom, but he was removed because he didn't have a ticket.
Wow.
Classic. Wow is right.
Great.
Okay, so in eBay news, somebody bid $100,000 for a Cheeto that looked like Harambe. Yeah. So
how does a Cheeto look like Harambe?
that's a question that I ask myself every day.
Okay.
So police say that 2 employees at a New Hampshire Burger King have been arrested on drug charges after authorities were told that drive-thru customers who asked for extra crispy fries got marijuana with their meal.
Funny.
Wallace said that drive-thru buyers would ask for Nasty Boy and then extra crispy fries. Wallace said the drugs were not put in the food. They were sold in a separate container, and he said the operation did not involve the franchise owners.
Wow.
Wow, that's right. So a 130-pound tumor was removed from a Mississippi man this week who was told that he was just fat. After giving a 50% chance for survival rate, he finally went under the knife, and he's fine. He's good, and he said that he can finally put his feet together.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really exciting. So, an Australian zookeeper on Tuesday urged people to catch and donate deadly funnel web spiders to help replenish stocks of antidote running low after a spate of spider bites. So, the Australian Reptile Park relies on the public to hand in spiders that are milked for venom to produce an antidote. So, that's a fun fact.
I didn't know you could milk spiders.
You can milk anything if you want to. So here's a quote that we had from the zookeeper. We rely on community support to keep this program alive. We've tried to catch enough spiders ourselves, and we just can't. The large fangs and acidic venom make the bite very painful, he said, noting that a major bite can cause death within an hour if left untreated. After milking the spiders, the park delivers the venom to a division of blood plasma and a vaccine maker, which converts it into an antidote. And he said, with an appropriate jar and wooden spoon, you can just flick the spider into a jar so easily. We've been doing it for 35 years and no one's been hurt.
35 years.
Yeah, immediately after he says, you can die.
Yeah.
You can die, but if you have a jar and your trusty wooden spoon, everything's going to be all right. I'd like to introduce my guest today, Connor.
Hello.
So I was going to interview Connor, but I thought it'd be funnier to do a love questionnaire that went viral. If you haven't heard of it, it's 36 questions that are made to make 2 strangers fall in love. Let's see if I'll put a ring on it after the show.
Yeah.
I'm only choosing a couple of questions because of timing issues, so hopefully at least we will tolerate each other at the end, if not like each other. So
We've done it before.
We've done it before. We're madly in love. So we are both going to answer these questions as honestly and accurately as possible. Get ready to get #real.
Okay.
Okay. You have your questions, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll start. Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share blank.
Music.
Okay. I
Definitely.
was going to say like a beautiful full home, but you know,
I mean,
we all
I'm not
have
in a
different
home right now,
priorities. Totally fine.
I don't
Totally
know.
fine.
I feel like generally people just don't like sit down and appreciate music, you know, so it's kind of cool when you
I'll
find
take
someone
it.
that does that.
That's fair.
I feel like my mic's kind of low right now,
You know what?
but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we alternating questions?
We're alternating questions.
All right,
yes.
are you ready, Karen?
This is a fake concept, yes.
So, what does friendship mean to you?
I think that the way I run my life is that I only talk to people that I think add value to my life.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Not neutral, they don't subtract, so I think that's what friendship is, when people really add value to your daily life.
Good. I agree.
With good humor. Okay. Okay, when did you last cry in front of another person? And then it says by yourself?
So I was listening to Chance the Rapper's like Same Drugs because he just came out with that music video.
Okay.
And I was on the T and it just like sparked a memory. So I started like crying in front of everyone on the T like on the way to work. It was pretty embarrassing, but I sipped coffee and kind of shut up my tears. So
That's pretty intense.
Yeah.
If
I was just
I saw someone sobbing on the TA,
Yeah,
it wouldn't be like,
well,
oh,
it wasn't like an
Chance,
intense sob.
he's listening
it was
to
just
Chance.
like, tears were coming out of my eyes. But
Like, he loves Chance the Rapper. Okay.
who doesn't? I mean, all right. Name 3 things that you and your partner appear to have in common. Partner.
We both have teeth.
Okay.
I think that's true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, kind of.
Let me think. What do we have in common? I think we both are very adaptable from
Okay.
what I've seen.
Definitely.
You're very calm in a lot of situations.
We just like fit into most groups.
I just want to say this really quick. Connor got shot with a BB gun in the eye last week, and he was so calm about it. I was freaking out like I was his mother, and I was like getting ice and stuff, and he was like, "No, it's fine. It's fine. I almost just like lost vision in my eye, but it's whatever."
It was behind like the Gainsborough parking lot. I don't know. Some people just like started shooting BB guns at us.
That was terrifying. I would
fun
have
idea,
lost
but-
it.
Yeah.
I would have lost it. But anyways,
in my mind but I was just like, it wouldn't do me any good to freak out. So
I guess. So I think you're flexible, right?
Okay.
I think you're calm and handle
Yeah.
situations well.
All right.
And I also think we share a really nice appreciation for food.
Oh, I could eat most foods.
I know you eat all of the food that I bring upstairs.
yeah. Your
I-
carrot cake is your best one.
I bake a lot, and Connor's room gets a majority of the extra baked goods.
It's like the best situation ever.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
like
you-
it works out well because I'm not gonna eat 24 cupcakes.
Yeah,
Like,
you leave it on the communal table. And
Yeah.
then we just take it like at 12 o'clock at night when we're
yeah, I know.
like filling our stomach.
Okay, so it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, I thought this was a weird question. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
What does that have to do with love?
It's supposed to make you fall in love. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe this will open my eyes to what kind of person you are.
I've always been really afraid of drowning, so I feel like the universe is
Oh,
just gonna have me drown.
That's
'Cause,
fair.
like, that's how it works, right?
I've never heard this, like, secret hunch is a phrase I hear pretty infrequently, and secret hunch about how you will die
I don't
is
think about that
several
too
words I've
often.
never heard in
what
one
do you think?
sentence. For myself,
Yeah.
I think I think when you're like 16, you get into that weird like emo phase and you start reading a lot of John Green
okay,
books
yeah.
because and I just like assumed I was like I'm gonna pass young, but for like no reason. And now that I'm older, I'm like I'm gonna have a long fulfilling life.
Right.
So not anymore. No, I don't have a
So how
weird-
do you think you're gonna die?
I don't know. I think it's gonna go peacefully. I think I'll have a long fulfilling life,
like
and
that.
my
I like
children
that.
will be by my side. That's my secret hunch.
Oh, I've had
yeah.
so many nightmares. But
Okay.
All right. So alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner, and share a total of 5 items. Okay. Positive traits for both of us. Ready?
Okay. Wait, are we gonna say that?
I
Is
think we'll alternate.
okay,
right?
so I go
All right.
first. You go first.
I'll go first.
I just made the decision. Now you have to.
Okay. Here we go. I think it's cool how you always seem happy even though you're not.
That's like
you have a very good mask.
the biggest like backhanded compliment I've ever heard. I'm kidding. I'm
That
kidding.
way, I did not.
I'm kidding.
I just think you have a generally positive attitude.
That's fair. I'll take it. I appreciate. Okay, first of all, you have very kind eyes.
Kind eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're very like you look like a trusting type of gal.
Yeah. Trusting gal. That's
Yeah.
me. All right. I think you're very inclusive.
Okay.
Like, when we're in like group conversations, you always try to pull me in if I'm being quiet. It's good.
That's fair.
A lot of people
That's
don't
fair.
do that. So.
I think you appreciate things a lot, like well. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You don't go by and be like, wow, my eye is working today, and like not appreciate
Yeah.
it.
No, I love it.
You like really like all the baked goods I bring up, and I appreciate
Oh yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of baked goods, you're a wonderful cook. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You've eaten like
A+.
yeah. I forgot.
She does magical things with the oven, just cakes in general.
Yeah.
I usually don't like cake, but Karen,
I didn't know that. I've
Yeah,
heard
no, I
that
don't.
quite often now, which is kind of weird.
carrot cake was so good.
Yeah,
And
I
you did
made-
a red velvet, I think, too, at one point.
The red velvet wasn't that cute. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was tasty. It didn't have to be cute. It
It's
was
not
tasty,
cute.
yeah.
It's not cute. I appreciate that.
All right. one
Yeah,
more.
we're just gonna. Oh, is it one more?
Yeah, I
okay.
think it was- it said total of
I'm
5,
really
but-
bad at counting, so I just was like gonna move on. Honestly, I was
Just
like,
move
that
on.
sounds like enough. You have good taste in shoes. I don't
Hey,
know,
okay,
Connor.
sweet.
I'm
They're
giving
just
up at
Vans.
this
I'm a
point.
poser, but
That's
thank
fair.
you.
Okay, I appreciate. I got these at Primark for $10, and they have
Do
lasted
they
me for
stay
2
together?
years.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
That's really impressive for
It is
Primark shoes.
horribly impressive. Okay, so share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life.
I have to share one with you?
I think you're sharing one with me. I mean, I can share one after you share one if you want.
All right. It's love themed, so
Okay.
let's see. Okay, one of my exes.
Yeah.
Horrible
Keep this
breakup.
PG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Horrible
Just
breakup.
making sure.
Yeah. No. Good. She broke up with me. I took it badly.
Yeah.
And ended up sending her 8 letters. 8.
Like handwritten.
Yes.
Because it'd be better if it was in Times New
No.
Roman. Maybe she would guess it was someone else that also dated her
super
for some
embarrassing.
time.
I mean,
That is
like, something I look back on. I'm just like stupid,
You're
stupid,
like,
stupid.
You know what?
Just
Yeah.
do not like vent your feelings after you've just had your heart broken. It's ugly. Put it that way.
So sorry for you.
No, it's okay. All right, here's mine. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what's the one thing you'd want to know?
I think I would want to know like how. Wait, like career-wise or like relationship-wise
That's
or
up to
whatever
you,
wise?
really.
Okay. Can it just show me everything?
No, that's
Is
the
that
point
possible?
of the question.
Okay, I think I would really love to know what was gonna happen career-wise because
Career-wise?
I like a lot of different things. So I
Yeah.
wonder like what it's gonna culminate into, like how many weird experiences that I have with like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
my arts and crafts. Like, am I gonna be like an artisan, like
An artisan.
flea market
Are
artisan?
do you think you're gonna be someone who like stays in the same job for a while, or do you?
Oh
bounce
no,
around a
no,
lot?
no,
Yeah,
no!
that's what
I think I'm gonna
figured.
bounce out, but I want to know like where it ends up. But
Oh,
also,
yeah.
I wanted to share an embarrassing story because I honestly just remembered it.
Okay, awesome.
So, I was in the NUN program, and so you get sent abroad your first semester. So I was in Australia, and me and the person I was dating at the time were in Sydney. So I want you to know that I know nobody at this harbor,
Right.
and there's like a huge span of like. What is it? Beach walk? Like
Yeah, a boardwalk. I know what you're
boardwalk.
talking
Yeah,
about.
close. I was
Yeah,
very close.
Definitely.
And I had just gone to the bathroom and I came out and I was wearing a really light sundress, right?
Nice.
And if for anyone who wears dresses, if they're super light, you barely feel them like at
yeah.
all. So the back of my dress tucked into my underwear, so like one of my butt cheeks was
Yeah.
just flying out. And while I was walking down the street, me and my boyfriend at the time were walking down, and this guy is shouting at us, right? And I am assuming he's catcalling me, so I just ignore him,
yeah.
right? And my boyfriend's never had like people shout before, so he turns around. This guy's pointing at my butt, and he goes, "Look, look!" So my like boyfriend at the time thinks that he's like being like, "Your girlfriend has a great butt." So he turns around and he just gives him a big old thumbs up. Like he's
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, like yeah, he gives him
Like,
a big
totally
thumbs up.
missing the point.
Totally misses the point. And then finally he looks down and he goes, "Oh!" And like we're both like, okay, like granted, out of all the things that could have happened,
Yeah, just a little cheek.
I didn't know anyone on the street, and I have a cute butt, so so there's really no downside if you think about it.
Right, good point.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
I think. Wait, is it my turn to ask
Sydney,
a question?
Australia. Yeah.
Yeah, in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, it's your
Okay.
turn.
So if you knew that I don't know why these all have to do with dying, so I'm sorry. But if you knew that in 1 year you were to die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you're living? Space why?
You know, this is kind of like a cocky answer, but no. I think I'm on the right path at this point, you know?
I appreciate
yeah.
that. No, I respect
No, like,
that.
if you had asked me something like 2 months ago, I'd have been like, oh, I want to do this and this
Oh,
and
it's
this,
been
but-
like a 2
Yeah,
like a 2-month life changer.
an
I feel
upheaval,
that.
yeah.
No, I totally understand
Right?
that. No,
Yeah,
it's like
it's probably the New Year's thing. But,
yeah, it's definitely the New Year's thing. I feel
yeah,
that.
I like the current track I'm on.
You know what? I respect that. I respect that
Good.
because at least you know, like if there's some freak thing, you'll be like, "Oh, this is awesome!"
Yeah,
Like,
stick to that confident answer.
yeah,
Hoorah.
yeah.
All right. So, for what in your life are you most grateful, Karen?
I think I am most grateful for my resilience.
Yeah.
And coming back from horrible experiences.
Oh, I've heard them.
Yeah, I know. They're pretty bad, but having the strength to just look at it and like reflect on it and be like, what could I have done differently? Could
Yeah.
I have done anything differently? And then turning it into something funny.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is such a good quality to have, to
Yeah.
find humor in like the worst of situations.
Yeah, because honestly, like, so I was talking about it with my therapist. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, at least I know that, like, with the way my life is, that the resilience turned out well. Like, at least
Yeah.
it wasn't wasted on someone who, like, had
Oh,
a
yeah.
really solid, like, happy, like, you know what I mean?
No, I can tell
Yeah.
you're super tough when
Yeah,
it comes
yeah,
to like emotional.
Okay, you're back on the Valentine's Day edition of Whine and Dine, where there's a lot of whining and, get this,
Very little dining.
very literally no dining.
Like,
We're
I'm
not allowed to
eating-
have food.
I haven't
in-
eaten since like 11.
We actually don't eat ever on this show. If you're featured on the show, you just
I can't eat anymore.
no,
Oh.
just That's why it's called Whine Dine. No, anyways. So we had some people just like come in and out during our show today, which is why we cut the questions a little bit short. But I'm going to continue them because it's my own show and I do what I want.
And they're great questions.
Yeah, I really like these questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the real business. If your house burned down
All right.
and your loved ones and pets are already safe and you can only save one item,
What would it be?
What would it be? Yes. What
In
would
my
it be?
house.
In your
There's not much I care about in my house right now.
Okay, let's say like your most prized possession.
There's like yearbooks and like photos and stuff and memories. Okay. Darn. That's a big question.
Yes, darn.
I'll go with, I have this big photo album from when I was like in middle school that is just like random photos of classmates, but it's kind of cool to look back on it. It has a really nostalgic vibe. So
yeah.
Probably that.
Okay.
Everything else is in my apartment in college, so like it's safe.
I'm I think I'm a hoarder. Like not like to an intense amount, but I definitely keep a lot of things that I shouldn't.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I have a boyfriend box. So like
you have a boyfriend box.
It's a shoe box. It's
full
a shoe
of
box.
boyfriend memorabilia?
No, full of boyfriend. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, yeah. So like I have different. So I have like my journals, right? That I started writing when I was like 10, which is crazy.
Those are horrible to look back on.
Yeah, they're horrible to look back on. But I also have all of my photo albums. So I do this thing where I take around like a Kodak camera and I just take pictures of things that I want to remember when I get older. So I have like all of my friends in it. Michaela's in it. Also, my friend Michaela is sitting here. That made no sense for people who were listening on air. But Michaela is here.
She did a big thumbs up.
She did a thumb. It was beautiful. I love you.
Like 9 out of 10.
Yeah, so
Maybe a little
I have those photo albums, and I have a separate box for all of the stuff that like my ex-boyfriends gave me, so I can like look at it and just like be sad.
Right.
You know,
It's a good like.
I want to separate. Yeah,
like,
good, because I'm like somebody loved me once.
Exactly.
So many out there.
So relatable.
Yeah. All right. It's your turn.
All right. What do you got? If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know.
Wait, like you share or do I share?
So if we're gonna be really good friends, which we are, I mean, we text all the time.
We Facebook message. You don't answer my text. I want to make that clear. I literally messaged him 3 times to give me his songs today.
It was pretty rough.
It happened when he got here.
I woke up at like 1 hungover. Yeah. Not great. But Karen,
that makes sense.
What do I need to know about you if we're gonna be good friends?
I take honesty very seriously.
So like the truth above all.
Yeah, like if anything, you know when some people like betray your trust, I don't think that's an end all be all thing. I'm actually very forgiving. So like say you breach someone's trust, but then there's like what you do afterwards, right? So then there's like breach of trust, and then afterwards it's like fully admitting what you did wrong, and then afterwards giving like a legitimate apology that has nothing to do with blaming other.
You'd be surprised how many people have trouble giving that apology.
Yeah, it's super weird. Yeah, you would think so, right? But I was like, if I got an apology that was like full like that, so it doesn't even, I mean, I prefer you not betray my trust, but if you did and you followed the correct steps, like that's for me what I need in like a good friend.
I gotcha.
But it barely happens, so.
Yeah.
It's just
I
like
always tell the truth.
Yeah, I don't even know what you would possibly do that would like
break your trust.
I mean, you ate.
What if I just didn't show up today?
That wouldn't break my trust. That would just make me really angry.
Yeah, but like I mean, you trusted me.
Oh
to
yeah,
show
yeah.
up,
That's
that's
true. That's true. Yeah, you could have done that. Thanks for not. Thanks for not breaking my trust. DJ heart.
I'm here for your DJ heart.
No, thank you so much. Whine and Dine. Oh my god, love everything.
All right.
Okay.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Yeah. Okay. Tell your partner something you like about them already.
Oh, we kind of did this.
We're supposed to be strangers.
Yeah, right.
I want the people listening to know me and Connor are like not super close.
Yeah, we're like good acquaintances.
We're good acquaintances.
Like we see each other often.
Yeah, I want you to know if I ever interview anyone on the show, I don't know them that well. It's not like I have my closest friends on the show and being like, tell me things you've already told me before. That wouldn't be fun for me. I love interviewing acquaintances because I'm like, we could know each other better.
Okay.
On air.
One thing that I like about you right now. That's what I have to do?
Yeah,
okay.
Right now. the lines
All right,
in
all
my
right.
haircut.
I really like. Yeah, I was about to
Oh
point
my
out your
God.
hair.
Yeah.
I love your hair. Along with the nose ring, it's just such a cool vibe.
Oh my God.
And like you're so sunny, and it works really well.
Yeah, isn't it weird though? Like, I would think that older people would be kind of scared of me.
You know, it doesn't look angsty. It's not
Oh,
like
really?
like Britney Spears, just like going crazy.
She was
but-
going through a rough time though.
I
I don't
know,
blame
I
her.
know.
That was awful. But,
I didn't mean to reference it.
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
casually.
yeah. But
my point is
for,
like you're a happy and like shaved head and like septum. No, not septum.
Yeah,
What
it is a
that?
septum. It is a
Okay,
septum, yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
It's good.
Thank
Good
you.
vibes.
For people who've never seen me before, which I don't think that would happen, but
On a radio show.
yeah. This is like a stranger listening right now. Like, it's not my friend's mom. Like,
Oh yeah.
so
Shout out to that stranger. Though,
shout out to that
Thanks for
stranger.
listening.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So I shaved my head and I cut lines in the side. I do it myself. I don't know if you know
did
that.
that?
Yeah.
That
I
looks
cut my hair
fantastic.
myself.
Like,
Yeah.
Really good spacing.
Yeah, if you guys ever want to shave your own head and carve lines into it, use the back of a rat tail comb and just follow it. Follow it through.
Wait. So
You put the rat tail comb against
into
your
your hair,
head
yeah.
because the rat tail comb has like a whole straight point at the end, and then this is unnecessary. This is
Okay,
this
gotcha.
is
This
too
is
much.
cool,
This
though.
is too much.
yeah.
I have to say something about you, right?
Oh right. Wait, are we alternating?
I don't know because it
haven't
says
been,
tell
you
your
know?
yeah. That's fair.
All right, here I'll just ask you my next
Okay.
question. Would you like to be famous, and in what way? If yes.
Okay, so I used to watch a lot of like Investigates when I was younger
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
didn't have that many channels on my television.
so
so-
you watch like celebrity gossip shows and like
No. Investigates is the scary ones. They're like everyone getting kidnapped and stuff. And I
Oh.
learned that somebody snuck into J-Lo's pool house and like lived in it.
In the
like
pool house?
yeah, for like days before they found him. And he was like apparently in love with her. He like spray painted I Heart J-Lo on the wall.
That's
So
creepy.
because of that, I'm terrified of being actually famous.
Yeah.
But if famous in the way that like people who don't like my third tier friends, like the acquaintances I see
put
once
friends in
every
tiers.
6 months, not like tiers, but like people you really don't see that
Yeah,
often.
okay,
You know,
gotcha,
like
yeah.
I see them like once every 6 months at a party, and
Yeah.
like they think I'm cool. That's enough. That's enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like don't know who I am and look at my Instagram and think that I'm like better than I. Yeah. I'm like
No,
cool,
no.
lit. Like
Good.
yeah, good.
My image is perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So, also at the end of this, you're supposed to stare at each other for a full minute without saying anything. But I'm not in the mood to feel super uncomfortable today.
Plus,
So-
like a whole minute of silence on the radio. Seems-
Yeah, but they would know, like through it, that we were
like,
we were
attached.
feeling
Oh, yeah.
something. Yeah, they would feel it through. Yeah,
Good.
through the veins of the radio. So Connor, what did you think? Are you in love?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I am
Like,
gonna marry you.
Let's go to the courthouse right now.
Yeah, I have a ring pop in my back pocket. Just gonna pop
Do
it
you
out.
Actually.
I'm wearing leggings, so the answer's no.
Okay, damn it.
There's no pockets.
But like whatever.
Yeah, you know the real joke about that is women's pants having pockets. That's
True.
the
Do you have pants that like have pockets?
I have okay, so if they do have pockets, you can fit like one finger in. So like if you
Okay,
have
okay.
a quarter that you need to place very like gently in your pants, you
Yeah.
can fit one about a quarter.
Okay,
in.
that's not great.
It
That
honestly
seems like there should
isn't.
be like a fashion line dedicated to getting pockets on women's pants.
Honestly, I thought about that. Like, if I ever wanted to go into like making clothes and stuff,
Yeah.
I would definitely make a line with secret pockets. Like every
It doesn't seem too
no,
hard.
like I would make a lot of cute clothes and not tell them, and then they would figure it out. Like there would
Gotcha,
be a
like-
tag on it. They'd be like, like.
Oh, there it is.
For anyone who's just tuning in now, you're listening to the Valentine's Day edition of
Whine and Dine.
We didn't plan
It
that.
kind of works, you know. We were
Yeah,
on
it
the
works
same
pretty
keys.
well. Yeah, it was beautiful. On 104.9 WRBB. So if you're still scrambling to figure out exciting things to do for your sweetheart,
Like all the time, Karen.
don't worry,
Oh,
Connor.
You got it?
I got you.
Okay,
I got
let's
you.
hear it.
Okay, so here's a compilation of things that I found that you can do with your Valentine, and I'm like single and not ready to mingle this year, so
Yeah,
I thought I'd
don't-
give it for.
Oh, good. Because
Yeah.
I have so many Valentines just waiting.
I know, I'm so popular.
I don't.
So if you're looking to get away, there's literally a website called Getaway House that's perfect for you.
Okay.
You and your SO can rent out a mini house in southern New Hampshire for a weekend. I remember I asked a happily married man once like why he decided to propose to his girlfriend at the time, and he told me he took her camping alone for 2 weeks and didn't want to kill her. So
Wow, that's a good test.
that's some real love advice
that really
right
is love
there. Yeah,
advice.
not murdering your future spouse.
You know, I
is-
think the questionnaire we did is outdated. We should go camping for 2 weeks and really figure this out.
I think I would like just kill both of us. Like, Yeah.
Good.
Okay. So good. Okay. So during the summer, you can get a gondola ride in Boston. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't.
Yeah, there's like literal gondolas that they shipped over from Italy, and
In
you
Boston?
can and I think it's on the Charles River,
Cool.
and you can ride into the sunset. I must warn you, it's pretty expensive. Depending on which package you can get a dozen roses, warm blankets, chocolate, and branded wine glasses.
That's great.
They also have this special feature where you can prepare a secret message. So they'll put this secret message in a bottle with like fancy paper and stuff, and the gondolier will like throw it into the water,
Like,
and
whoops,
then
kind of thing.
well, like I'm assuming they do it softly, but
Oh,
like
yeah,
they'll
of course.
paddle it over, right? Could you imagine you're with your loved one looking into the
And it just
sunset,
comes in through the water.
right? And
Wow, that's magical.
you look into the sunset on a gondola in the Charles River, and you see a message in the bottle, and you open it, and it says, "Christine, I know we already talked about this, but did you eat my Cheerios again? I know you said you didn't, but I really don't trust you anymore." Do you like that one?
Most important thing is trust, right?
Yeah. You can't breach it, Christine.
So stay away from my Cheerios.
Stay away from my Cheerios. So if you have a horribly twisted sense of humor, you can mail your significant other poop.
Oh.
Yeah, so if cow dung isn't sending the right message, well, thank God you have some options, am I right?
Wow, you can go more than just cow.
Yeah, it's cow, gorilla, or elephant poop, or even better, combo of all three. And it sends anonymously.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are three very specific animals.
You know what? I think you should have, instead of doing the letters that you sent to your ex-girlfriend, definitely look
Send the
into
poop.
anonymous poop. Yes.
I like that. I've heard
Yeah.
of anonymous bees before, but I've not heard of anonymous poop.
What?
You're gonna ship
You
people-
can't do that. There's too little. They're all dying.
Oh, I don't know.
So maybe Valentine's Day didn't work out as well as you wanted it to this year.
Womp
Me too.
womp.
Womp womp. Think your ex is comparable to a cockroach? Well, then I have fantastic news for you.
Oh boy.
The Bronx Zoo is offering you the once-in-a-lifetime chance to name one of their Madagascar hissing cockroaches. So the money also goes to Wildlife Conservation Society. So it's almost like you're doing a good deed.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
So
this,
funny.
I know, I love
One of those
researching
bitter
things.
you can do.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get
Okay,
on that.
this is the last one,
Oh,
right?
there's more. Yes.
Yeah, so this is more of a fun fact than it is a Valentine's Day suggestion, but there's something called a whispering gallery in Grand Central Station in New York. So there's an archway outside of is it archway or archway? Archway?
I've always said archway.
Okay, I'm going to say archway, and if anyone wants to correct me right now,
Yeah, email
Sorry.
us, you know?
Yeah.
Send in an email.
send me DM me. So if you walk outside the Oyster Bar and Restaurant, and if you whisper into the arch, someone will hear you clear as day at a diagonal arch. So I found out actually a lot of people
Oh.
propose here and whisper sweet nothings to their partner, which is really cute. But I wonder if anyone has ever gone to this
That is
gallery
cute.
and whispered, I don't think this is working out.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah. What's another 3-letter word for breaking?
I'm gonna walk this way, and you just keep
Yeah.
stay where you
Just
are.
leave forever. This reminded me of a quick thing. So when I was in high school, we used to watch a lot of documentaries, like historically based documentaries. And I thought that if
Like
they
Ken
made one,
Burns documentaries or like
I'm not sure.
historical fiction documentaries.
No, they're like real documentaries.
gotcha,
But I watched one about Genghis Khan. And when you just
Ooh.
said with like walking away, so he was like, let's call him Jenga because I forget his actual like he had a boyfriend, right?
Jenga Khan, yeah.
Yeah, let's call it. No, wait. They technically. Okay, yeah, let's call him Genghis Khan. Okay, so Genghis Khan had like a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
And it was funny because his wife and his mom were like getting wicked jealous over this guy, and he was like, "Oh, they're sleeping together," and like they were, so everyone's like, "Cool." And then like they said a rumor that he was gonna like, because they're both different tribes, right? So
Yeah.
Jenga has his own tribe, and so does Genghis. And then
Oh, wow.
so someone spread a rumor that like Jenga was trying to like take over
Usurp?
his tribe.
Yeah,
Yeah, usurp,
okay,
right?
gotcha.
So then this is the way they broke up. So Genghis and his squad are all like together, and so is Genghis like at a drinking hole,
Okay,
and
I can
then
picture it.
Genghis keeps going.
He just keeps drinking?
He
or-
he just goes with his tribes. He just leaves
And they leave
Jenga and
Jenga?
tribe. Yeah, he just leaves
Wow.
him there, right? Which is really dramatic, but also like he captures him like a couple of like a while later, right?
And then,
then
what? Throws him in prison?
no,
Or-
he's like out of the past relationship we've had. I'm not gonna kill you. And then Jenga was like, do it. what? So I thought you
That's
would
so
be,
movie-esque.
yo, it would be so crazy if someone made an entire movie like this and then made it modern and then didn't say, and they made it at the end, true story about Genghis Khan.
Just like a reveal.
That would be wild.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be absolutely wild. I hope a director's listening to this
Very
right now.
interesting way to break up with someone. Just walk away and then capture them like a week later.
No. It was like some sort of war. But Dan, my old co-host from Weekend Calling, which was the show I was on last year. Dan is here. Dan ran Weekend Calling. Yeah, I did put it on.
Excellent.
You're on the air right now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
How's it going? We were just talking about Genghis Khan.
Yeah, we're talking about. Yeah, I don't really know why. Happy Valentine's Day.
Casual conversations
Yeah.
about Genghis Khan.
All the
Classic
time.
conversations.
Oh,
I mean, I
sure.
thought it was interesting. I hope like the 1 out of 5 people that are listening right now think that.
I
It's
didn't know
mean-
Genghis Khan had a boyfriend.
he did have a boyfriend.
Genghis Khan had a boyfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did, and it's like weird because they don't really mention it.
They
Yeah,
really-
they had a really horrible.
I'm
breakup,
sure. I'm
Dan.
sure History Channel doesn't go like the special
did,
on
though.
Genghis Khan's boyfriend.
It
She-
did.
yeah.
It did.
They did.
Yeah. We had to watch them constantly in
Yeah,
world
like Ken
history.
Burns covered it or something.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's
so
a
like,
fake fact. I
Yeah,
don't know
that
if
is a
Ken
fake
Burns
fact.
covered it.
so
I resort to
like,
him.
I can't just imagine Genghis Khan just being like, "What's up, dude?" You know what I mean, though? Like, how does he like? He's a pillager, right? So like
Yeah.
everybody who's Asian
Because
is like,
the other
oh, we
guy,
can trace
the
our
other guy
origins
was
back
also
to
a pillager.
Right.
They were both like lead pillagers.
Yeah, of
so
their
he had
separate
his own.
tribes.
Yeah,
It
so
was
he
a-
had his own tribe.
It was a
definitely
little.
power thing.
It was a bro thing,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
They
I know.
were
King and a
bros,
king.
and they're
But, like,
like,
grown
yo.
around.
Yeah, but like a real legit bromance though. Like a real one. Like his wife and his mom were like, they're sleeping together, and they're like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and everyone was like, they are. And like that didn't bother anyone. It was
that's
so funny.
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, man, whatever makes Genghis Khan happy
Right?
makes
Whatever.
me happy.
I know. That's
You know, I don't
honestly
picture
how
him as
I
a
run my
happy
life.
person generally, so this is like a good insight.
Yeah.
Well, like, I wonder. I'll see you later.
Bye, Parker. We
Bye.
love you.
I mean, I see him very much as sort of like a stoic being,
Yeah.
and I can't imagine him just being like, bro, bring it in.
Bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Dan,
let's do
do you
it.
want to answer one of these questions?
Absolutely.
Okay.
For
Do
your
you have a
Valentine's
secret
Day.
hunch about how you're gonna die?
Don't we all?
That's a very good question. I would have to say,
A big yes.
I mean, yeah.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
I mean, like,
it's nightmares.
Oh my god.
I am actually a consistently worried person.
Yeah.
I never like stop worrying. So like if I'm the slightest bit of sick, and like I'm not feeling too well, and like I have a fever and like my head hurts, take some NyQuil lying in bed, right? And you're waiting to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like, what if I don't?
And I'm extremely morbid to a point where I'm like, man, this could be it. Like that would suck. Like going out on a cold, you know, like because you just feel so crappy. I once like, not once, on multiple occasions, like drank too much,
Wow.
and again thought this
done
could
that.
be it.
I feel that.
I think I
every
could
week.
die right now, and that would really suck. So I assume it's going to be something lame. Just like something super commonplace,
lame and unexpected is
super
what I think.
super regular, and I'm just gonna be like, wow, I think this is it, and it's gonna be it,
Yeah,
and it's
I
gonna
know.
suck. But you know,
You
that's
know.
why is this a Valentine's Day question?
Listen, it's not a Valentine's Day
Yeah.
question. I want you to know that it's a 36 question love questionnaire.
So this is like something
That makes you
you
fall in love. That you're supposed to do with a stranger, and
Like
you know, it
compatibility
would have been
stuff?
really
Right.
funny if I did get a stranger in here, but
Compatibility stuff.
I don't know if they would want to
I was about to
follow
say,
the
You
rules.
should just like wait outside of WRBB for like 15 minutes
Yeah,
before your show and just like drag someone.
yeah.
I don't
like,
think-
Do you want to get interviewed?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that completely straight and stoic. It was
Yeah.
like, do you want to get interviewed on my show?
yeah. That's how I asked Connor.
Yeah, it works. It works really well.
Yeah, so it worked out super well.
So what else have you guys been talking about? Though?
So we talked about the things that you can do for Valentine's Day if you haven't already thought about one.
I mean, my
So-
plan is to like.
You can name a cockroach after your ex.
Yeah, you can name a cockroach out of
That's
your ex. You can
excellent.
send people anonymous poop, and there's a bunch of different kinds too. So
What
if-
bunch of different kinds of poop?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
there's cow
there's
and there's
elephant.
elephant. Yeah, of course.
camel.
Gorilla.
Oh, sorry.
There's
From
gorilla.
from
There's
from
camel,
from
not
from
camel.
my
That's
from
too
my
much.
perspective,
No,
I
that's
thought it
not
was
you're
like
right.
your
She's like
own
green.
human excrement,
No,
No.
no.
like
not.
like kind of like a
Like,
doggy
ship your own
bag.
poop?
Full, yeah, exactly.
No, I
Just,
mean,
like,
I feel like
chuck
that
it
would
on.
be easier, but this is like an actual business.
Yeah.
It's
heck was
actually
that?
pretty
Did you
Plus,
hear
like,
that?
elephants are
Yeah,
more
there's an
impressive.
Alright, I'm not gonna say that. I
There's
don't
a-
think I'm
there's a-
allowed to say that.
You can say earthquake.
Oh,
It's
there's
fine.
not an earthquake.
I've broadcasted during a fire alarm once.
Dan,
Wow.
you're the epitome of wild.
Well, no, you know what? I was talking for something interesting. I heard the fire alarm going off, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stand my ground on this one.
Good.
Probably not the greatest idea, but like it is what it is, you know.
You know what? It is what it is, Dan.
It's the adrenaline. You know, I was reporting live on the scene, and if I was gonna die in a fire, it could have happened.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone
Thank you
who
very
have been
much.
listening to the show, and I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed reading off of paper.
I mean, yeah. Definitely fell in love.
I told them I have a ring pop in my pocket. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop the question as
Oh,
soon
we're
as
still
we-
going to City Hall after this.
Yeah,
right?
we're going to straight to City
awesome.
Hall.
Excellent.
Yeah, I
I
took it seriously.
am absolutely happy for the both of you, and
I could tell it. The
I
sincerity in your
think-
voice
I
is
think
overflowing.
I think
I
you
know.
guys will really do well together for the next
Yeah.
2 weeks or something.
Yeah, yeah. Like my
Excellent.
longest relationship was like a day. No, I'm kidding.
Damn, hold that.
Wow, that's
yeah, a whole
real-
day is
real
actually a
sad.
pretty long time if you think about it.
Real
Okay,
sad.
so thank you for listening to the Valentine's Day edition of Whine and Dine on 104.9 WRBB. And unfortunately, next week I'm going to be in Vermont, so there will be no whining and dining, but the week after will be. I'll remind you, don't worry.
Ooh.
So go in and like the Facebook page, Whine and Dine. And if you want to be featured or you want to be on the show, just message me and we may or may not be able to work something out.
Ooh, Karen,
Yeah.
could I be on the show?
No. So good that we got that real quick. Okay, so
Show's turns me down.
have a fantastic day, everyone.